Coach Massi here from M2 Speed, Strength, and Performance with another episode of Move Your Feet. And this is another objective measure short. It was kind of spawned from Dale McConkey, who sent in an email on the previous episode to start talking about creative objective measures. And I do believe that there are a lot of really creative ways to have objective measures for your clients that are fun and different, that are not the typical. We all know what the typicals are, and we're just going to kind of work around this and make this fun. So we're going to continue with some ideas. And today we're going to continue with the idea utilizing a tsunami bar. It's actually a standard grip 50, which takes up to 25 pounds per side. We have a Perform Better foam box, plyo box, and we have some tape on the wall. We just basically have some painter's tape with 1 foot marks. And we're going to be working with a stopwatch, your painter's tape, the tsunami bar, and the box. And then we need a body. So I'm going to call Coach Josh in. So Coach Josh is going to come in. He is one of the younger, handsomer versions of me. And he'll just stand there real quick. As you can see, we have him aligned with the tape. We have 2 tapes there. And Josh is going to be performing basically a standing squat off a box, which he'll get to in a second. But first, Josh, just sit down and show them basically where we are as far as degrees. If this degree of knee flexion is not where you like to work, even for an objective measure, then you're going to have to change your height of the box. We sometimes do this from a 12-inch box, which gives us a deeper degree of flexion. But for today, and just because we're kind of an awkward spot in the facility, we're using the higher box today. So what are my variables? Well, the one variable is going to be the tsunami bar and its load. So we have 15 pounds per side. We really don't use rigid barbells anymore because our tsunami bars go up to 5 plates per side, and that's good enough for us. But on this particular bar, 15 pounds per side is not that aggressive. We're just utilizing it for demonstration purposes. And what I like about it is you're going to get a little bit of angle deflection, a little bit of oscillation and amplitude. So the little bit of action that you're going to see on a bar for us is providing a little bit of extra objective measure, because if we want to go to our video software and some data tracking for the point of the center of the bar to see what its oscillation or actual amplitude of the oscillation looks like, that's going to help us later on too. But in its purest form, it's just going to be a seated box squat. So Josh, why don't you just throw that on your back? So as he stand right there a second. So that's going to be your end point. He's standing up. So it's going to be different for each client, obviously, because of their height, but you want to pick a marker on there. So we already know what our marker is on that tape. When he completes that, that's going to be where you stop the stopwatch. So have a seat, Josh. Now, on this, you're always going to let the person be on their go, because if you say go and you hit that stopwatch, obviously there's going to be a little bit of lag time. So the measurement here is going to be done from the time his rear end clears that box and he hits that top. Now, normally I would come this way forward and I would do the timing, but because I'm going to stay on frame for this, I'm going to stay back here. I'm pretty proficient at it, and we're going to see what it looks like. So I'll tell the client, prep, and then I'll just say, on you. And he can go whenever he wants. Okay, good. So we got about a 0.44. Come back down, Josh. So I'll tell him once again, on you. 0.44, a second time. Have a seat. There you go, Josh. You can put the bar down, and you can head back around the camera. Because in the background, we have some banging and construction going on. I just want to say that was our objective measure short. It's a shorter episode, give you some creative ideas about how to create objective measures. Keep the emails coming, keep the inquiries coming. Shoot me ideas that you have for objective measures. I'd love to see it. I always appreciate your time. Until next time, once again, Coach Massi here saying, greatness is forged, not fabricated. That's your day.